From Selena to William, Excerpt 5, Selena 6 out of 15. I will always remember 1936 as the year I discovered the jazz clubs in Harlem. The Savoy Ballroom, the Radium Club, the Log Cabin, the Cotton Club, the Theatrical Grill with Ellington, Henderson, Calloway, Armstrong. But even though I date a color man, I am not one of them. In America, white people still hang African Americans. Roosevelt and the New Deal won't change a thing. William, because your country still tries to cure an imaginary disease by mutilating itself. One night, Jim encourages me to get on stage. I am drunk and sad, so I sing a Sev, a folk song from home, the same song I sang for you last time. But I improvise around the theme in a very jazzy way. After I stop, there is silence. I'm about to collapse. I feel dizzy, and suddenly the crowd bursts into applause, and they go on cheering me as if they will never stop. It's because of that song that I am nicknamed the Little Norwegian Star by Armstrong. Dear old Lewis, so far away. A today. Again, this is one of the things I like about the game, is that it's not sugarcoating history. Hangings of African Americans was definitely a reality in post-slavery America from like the 1860s up until like really the 1890s, and still happened in a couple isolated incidences after that. And you know, having a mixed relationship back in the 30s would definitely get you the wrong kind of attention. Really shouldn't have, but you know, it was the times. And it's just refreshing to see the game actually give an honest take on that. And this girl really can sing, being drunk, dizzy, and completely improvising your song, and everyone's still cheering you on. Like, you go, Selena. More people should have at least been as free-spirited as you back in that time. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and save here. Ooh, there's a hat on the ground. A man's hat. I was hoping not to meet him. Fair. You did break into this house after all. So this was probably most definitely Selena's room. Oh no. These must have been women killed by the Wolf of Black Lake. Like, they were just keeping, like, a photo stockpile of, like, everyone that they added to the collection of murder, essentially. Is that blood on the bed? I'm gonna guess it's a pattern, because I can't really see it, but that blotch made me think. The stain left no doubt on its murderous origin. Okay, so that was definitely blood on the bed. Another Selena diary. Man, we are getting so many diaries from Selena. California by Selena Sandwig. Okay, so this seems like a song. I'm not gonna sing it, but I will still read it. And this does definitely seem like a song she wrote back in California. California by Selena Sandvik. Yeah? California, your salty flowers have curled my hair, and there I found the key of the world. that made a woman out of a girl. Dancing, I looked straight into the flaming heart of pearl. Dad, Mom, it's true. Watch me leave through the fiery gate of the stage where I find my fate. And on my songs turn the crowd mad. Miss, they shout urgently, you are beautiful, how earnestly. You scare me, I say lying. Give me more of the champagne, the sparkling wine that makes me sing. Like a nightingale, at least free to fly. San Francisco, my skin whitens under your flashes. Let me sing your echo. Los Angeles, lead me to heaven among your angels. Pour in my glass diamonds and honey. Give me the crown almighty, like a drink of silver. For my foreign lips still bitter. Nothing is too much. Nothing is like that touch. I know this is not heaven. Give me angels. Give me the crowd. Give me the crowd. Definitely a song about her high point in California before moving to New York and getting a little bit more bitter. Still a lovely song. I hope there's an actual in-game version of it. A lot of risque paintings, a celebration of women or obsession. These drawings are nonetheless beautiful. Yeah, it's like whoever's been inhabiting the inside of this house is definitely obsessed with women in the wrong way. If you catch my drift. What did it say? The scrawny body was like a rotting wound over the landscape. Fucking matches. Alright, you, okay, so she disappears if you cut the light off there. Okay, so electricity light doesn't kill her, it makes her visible. That's really interesting, actually. A wobbly wardrobe, probably home to moths and old cloth. Is that one more journal? No, that's just William's journal in this room. Alright. Hang tight, Selena. I'll come back later. Another photo. August 28th, 1904, a new Vesper on Earth. William, my son, I want to be your pride. There's William's baby pictures. And they had him 4 years after getting married. Another diary from William. Selena, motionless sentinel, was expecting something from me. Okay. New diary from William. 11 out of 25. Yeah, William definitely has the most, is what it seems like. Alright. November 21st, 1929. Tonight, I again woke up with a start. It felt like there was a weight on my chest. The shadows seemed to condense more and more because of the hatred, her hatred. That wrench will never leave me in peace. I tried to turn on the light, but the fuses tripped once again. I was reaching for the matches that I kept under my pillow. I felt, dear God, I felt the tip of her nails on my arm. I screamed and fell out of bed. Then I remembered the matches I kept in the pocket of my pajamas as the darkness that were lurking below the bed started crawling along my legs. I scratched the match and it felt as if the room started to inflate. returning to its original size. I couldn't sleep anymore. I went to town. Once again, I had to do something. But these moments of peace were getting shorter and shorter. Oh man. Like, you know, it was a very, like, day-to-day occurrence with William that pretty much was just horrifying him. Or to the point where he was having to keep a matchbox in his pocket while he slept, and then another box under his pillow. And then he was having to keep electrical lights on all the time just so Margaret wouldn't kill him. I mean, goddamn, Margaret, you died in 1919. Get over it. What we got here? These brand new science books had just arrived from Germany. Ah, someone has an interest in the Germans. These traces were putrid remains of darkness. Yeah, I guess this is a save room. Because it's got the sun symbol on it. The Vesper family was strongly bound to the textile world. More books on the ground. These books were covering modern evolutions of fashion. Another Selena diary. Oh, this is another entrance to the save room that we were in before. It's not a new room, it's the one we've always been in. One of these days I'm gonna have to test trying to save in a chair without having a light on nearby just to see what happens. This is probably a dead body. The candles in here had burned out but long ago. Ooh, new Margaret diary. Margaret 6 of 24. Margaret's Diary, Excerpt 16. Man, I really wish that the buzzing wasn't right in my ears right now. June 3rd, 1919. I haven't entered this room since the first attack. Today I went to visit Henry. After my prayer, I had expected to find him broken down, wrapped in the stench of death. But on the opposite, he looked peaceful, and the room was clean. The servants were taking care of him like a child. When I asked him about how he felt, he laughed. You are a dark sun, Margaret. You being here doesn't bode well. I offered him to pray with me, to share what he had in his heart. He answered, you can't spare anything with a locked chest. God is open for you, I told him. I am only his vessel. He started to recite the Bible. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep. Then he added, this is what the world is to me now. It also says that the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. I tried, he laughed. You who are filled with the Spirit every day look at you and tell me it's not poison. I left him. His soul is dead. His body will soon follow. Man, these two. These two, when Henry was on his deathbed, were pretty much at each other's throat, is how it feels. I'm feeling like there's a dead body in this room. Henry 2 of 3. Henry Vesper last note. Okay, so this was the last thing Henry wrote before he succumbed to his sickness. June 1913. This is June, but I cannot tell which day it is. I'm not only losing my mind, I'm losing my memory as well. My father left me two things. One of the biggest companies in Boston, and this disease that corrupts my blood, weakens me, and keeps me away from my family. When I come out of those manic episodes, I am feeling empty, exhausted, and convinced that it's only a short break before the next one. What really breaks my heart is that William sees me in this state. Despite all my efforts to spare him the worst of it, his affection for me hasn't changed, and I love him even more for that. As for Margaret, she finds me disgusting and makes no efforts to hide it from others. She's not a wife, she's not a mother, she's a wolf, and only waiting to tear you to pieces. The moment you fall to your knees, I'll fight to the end just to show her bravery is not the result of a strict education nor the legacy of a long-lost glorious past. Bravery is facing hardships while remaining true to yourself, and I am not lacking in that manner. I hope William figured it as well. Oh man, like, definitely getting more insights into just how bad. That a face over the bed? Okay, Margaret, you just stay here. I'm not gonna bother you. I promise. Another goddamn Margaret journal. Margaret's Diary, Excerpt 15, September 15th, 1911. Okay. Not horribly long. Henry firmly dug his fingers in my wrists. I couldn't move, and I saw God with a sword bearing a steel star. Fear left me, and I started walking away, dragging Henry out of bed. He fell to the ground, and his head hit a vase. He was moaning and trying to keep blood from flowing from his open head. I talked to the shadow of him. You think you can scare me. I don't fear you anymore. If you think you have a place in this family, I'll disappoint you. Henry, you can have him, but you'll never have William. Henry started crying, his eyes rolling as he was calling for his mother. God, how disgusting a madman looks. Dr. Rosenthal diagnosed aggravated syphilis, contracted God knows where. I wasn't surprised. He told me to prepare myself for the worst, that he would have other attacks. It doesn't matter. I only care about the future, about William. He can still be saved with him, the dignity of his house. This is my mission. I will give it my all. I will give it all, not my all. Okay, so Henry had syphilis and was dying from it. And it appears to be a family contracted version of it. And when he's having this attack, she tells the shadow, you will not take William. One thing I will say, pretty shitty of her just to drag Henry out of bed and let him fall and break his head open. Unbelievably shitty of a thing to do. This is definitely diagnosing what caused Henry to kick bucket And, okay, we had to get out of that room. Like, my matches were burning out at, like, 2x speed. God damn it, so many diaries up here. Alright, fine, we'll read this one. William 12 of 25. Okay, so we're making good progress on everyone. Whew. William Vesper's Diary, Excerpt 17, May 16th, 1928. Okay. Mother's birthday was yesterday. She harassed me all night. Her insect-like voice and insults drove me crazy. Then I was sleeping. The beating, the scratching. Where were you, Luna? You have been gone for nights. I jumped out of bed, took the car in town. I saw that lonely girl stumbling on the sidewalk. Her hair was black, a color I abhor. I opened the car door. She was drunk and chilled to the bone, and got in. The knife was beneath my seat, so I didn't have the strength to do it. So I brought her back here. As I write this, she's tied in my mother's favorite seat. Fear has made her dirty it already. I don't know where to start. After putting on my mask and a suitable outfit, I started cutting her forearms and thighs. Blood flowed. I felt nauseous and walked out to puke. It wasn't enough. Luna didn't react. Meanwhile, Mother and the choir of the shadows kept mocking at my defeat. Wicked child, shame to your blood. Bullshit, I will show you. Oh no. Oh, no, 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 no. Luna didn't abandon him. It looks like William straight up just killed her or attempted to. And it seems like he was, well, he says, but we don't know for sure, that he was egged on by his mother in a choir of shadows that was like, wicked child, shame your blood, bullshit, I will show you. Okay. William, I'm getting really mixed vibes from. One second he feels normal, the next it's like, oh god. Okay, that door's locked. Please be matches in this room. Yes! Thank you, kind wizard, I needed these. Some matches, they would be helpful. The toilets were out of commission, but the owner didn't seem to mind. Yeah, this mansion seems in a state of disrepair, like it's been abandoned for some time. The doors... Open doors were a rare commodity lately. Yeah, I agree. Towels and tools from the time the house was wealthy. Letter from Dr. Rosenthal. Okay, we're finally getting a note from Dr. Rosenthal. Thank you. I was actually waiting to see if we found anything from him because he's been mentioned quite a bit. Letter from Dr. Rosenthal. Dear Margaret, I cannot come every day to treat your husband's seizures. As I told you, they are unavoidable at this stage of the disease, and they will get worse. I fully understand your worries concerning the responsibilities of your husband in the Vesper business, which is why I urge you to get ready for the worst. Henry refuses to be sent to the hospital. Enjoying his family and his home is part of his last will. Let me clear all doubts once and for all. Syphilis is not a hereditary condition passed through genes, but from a mother to a child through the placental barrier. In other words, it doesn't cross generations. Syphilis killed your father, but you are wealthy and sound. Your son is healthy and sound as well. This idea of inherited congenial dementia is an obsession, an intellectual construct, and nothing more. You are obviously exhausted. You should take some rest. Okay. So, syphilis is contracted from a mother to a child through the placental barrier. Okay, so it's pretty much like it doesn't hop generations, but like the person who has it, if they're female, can pass it on to the kid. I don't really know a whole lot about syphilis, but that makes sense why Henry has it and William doesn't, and Margaret's father had it and she didn't. The smell of the woods outside was an unbearable temptation. You know, at this point, dude man protagonist guy, I feel like you should just cut your losses and get out of this house. Because it's getting worse, like, the further we go. Nope. We are not going back that way? Ah, fuck, another ghost. Okay, she's sitting, so we can walk past her. Ah, fuck, I am dead. Okay, so we definitely got a lot more answers. And I do know all the collection stuff saved, so we don't have to find that again. But I'm definitely intrigued, and we'll pick this up from where we were, and it might be a good thing that I died, so I'll actually have more matches. But that's how you get cornered by 3 ghosts right there. Wow.